Okay, let's do some knitting. Today's a beautiful day. Don't look at my backyard, there's probably lots of weeds back there. Let me see, we're doing row 15, and we're doing the body, the back of the body, shaping the lower back, so we'll do 7. I gotta go out and check the flowers and things outside. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I gotta spray a little something. I gotta look up something real quick for the mint, because I seen them. They're trying to, like, these little tiny bugs keep trying to get on there, and I wanna they got new. There's new stuff coming up. Oh, let's do 2. We're gonna take 2 together twice. And I don't want them to kill off. They killed off already some of it. And I got new stuff. Okay, so we're doing, okay, and then this is the counter that I have. I always keep track because I need to go out and do something with that real quick while the sun is out. And then we're going to do a row of, what's it saying for us to do? 3 rows. So this is 60. Huh? So this is row 16. Yeah, I'm trying to get these done today. I don't want to be up really late because I got something to do early in the morning. Something here? Yeah, I think more of that goes on there. Huh? Oh. Checking on, I don't know about if anybody has any ideas about TVs. By the time we get a comment, we might already have the TV up, but we're going to hang this TV. And we're trying to see how heavy it is because we really like this TV. We hate to put it up and then bam. And more than bam, it'll be like bam, crash and everything else. So, oh lordy, I shouldn't say that, but we want good things happening, guys. Amidst all this craziness, we got a surround sound that's already in here, and we just need to hook it up and put our TV up, and boy, it'll be nice, really nice. We do a lot of dance exercise, and we look at the television for that, and so, you know, we're really trying to get into it. I've got lots to do outside today. I need to get another hose though, because the hose that we have has holes all in it. I don't know if the one in the back does though. I probably should move that towards the front because I use it more in the front. Just switch back and forth. That's exercise there too, right? Okay, was I supposed to do anything? Nope. 17. You do 19 rows. But anyways, this is the part of the back of the teddy bear, okay? And then the front is more puffy and it's a little bigger because you're gonna have a little chubby stomach for the teddy bear. You know, bears, I don't know if they're really like that unless they're in captivity because they'll have them nice and plump. But a real bear, they'd be like looking for food all the time. So they don't have that stomach that, they do have that little pouch though, don't they? Don't they carry the bear like that? No, that's kangaroo. No, I know the difference. I was just thinking, for some reason, I was thinking they had that pouch hanging on a bear. Don't you remember seeing that? Like, when it walks, you can see it in Winnie the Pooh. It's like a little round pouch. You know, tummy fills up with the honey on Winnie the Pooh, and they're like, my tummy is full, Pooh. Well, guys out there, I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. I woke up a little later today than I normally do because I got up really early and then I went back to bed. But I went to bed early too. I mean late. Tomorrow, let me see. So I'm on 19 now.
Oh, okay. You said on the front of it?
Knit 7.
Oh, gotcha.
See, I'll knit 7, 1. Yeah, there's a pattern I'm going by. I'm looking at right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're going to increase how many? The next 2 stitches. So we do that one, and we'll do
Okay, I think I got it. It does start with like an FP or something.
You need me to help you hold it? Hold on.
Oh, okay. I think I got it.
3,
It says FPT
5,
588
6.
4, and then X/XAA.
And you're gonna stockinette stitch for the next 7 rows. So you go to 20, row 20, and you go to 27 rows. They're doing the TV, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for a second. All right, so what we're doing is finishing up. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm back. I was checking my vacuum out, and I think the vacuum, house vacuum, it just looks like it's doing something weird, and I'll have to check it out later. Whew. A lot of vacuum going on these days. All right, so what row am I on? Anyways, on row 20, you go to 27. So I was just showing you a little bit of what we're doing, what I'm doing with the, it's such a beautiful day, man. Somebody's doing her homework over there. She's almost done with her, she's going to have summer break. And she's doing a little homework. But I want to get outside because it just looks like such a beautiful day. But I know I got to get these done. So I'm not going to, let me hold this down so you can see it a little bit better. I'm just finishing these up because we want to get these out to the kids. You know, they've been waiting for these since some months ago, like February, 2 or 3 months. And I keep messing them up, so I hope they come out right. I hope they come out right. But we'll see, won't we? If they do, shout out to, what's her name? What's her name? I got her pattern. Let's see if I can see it. It even tells you how to make the jacket. It's just beautiful when people share their patterns with you. And Sandra Polley, Polley is the name of the last name, and her name is Sandra, the first name. So that's whose pattern this is. So thank you. If it comes out, I really thank you, because I have a book and it wouldn't even come out right. So I'm like, let me get a pattern from YouTube, or not YouTube, but it's on Google, so I can make me a different one. I've seen this one, but I didn't see the pattern. But you have to, this is how the tricky part of, I saw this pattern, and this is the one that they picked. But when I went on there, it said you have to follow or it won't give you the pattern. So I'm like, oh, okay, so let me follow it because I really want the pattern. So that's how I ended up getting the pattern. Because before I was clicking on it and it wouldn't let me see the pattern, even though it said that the pattern was there. And so finally it let me download it after I followed it on Pinterest. So anyway, sometimes you got to do that, which is fine because there's quite a few nice patterns that I like on there. So that's fine. Okay, so I'm constantly turning the stitch thing so I can know what row I'm on. Anyways, I'm just going to show you that. My battery's going low. It says it's only 15%, so I'm going to end it. But look for the other videos, everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I hope that you're enjoying what you see. One day I'm not going to record like 3 hours worth of video, but I will record like half the day. And then I'll do another half of the day, you know, like that way you can see what my whole routine is on some days. But today is Friday and we don't have a whole lot that we have to do besides watch a good movie later. I was going to see if we can cut the grass in the back because it's really getting long. Maybe we'll do that still. But I really wanted to get these done. Tomorrow morning I'm going to be doing something in the morning. And after that, I'm pretty sure, you know, we'll have some stuff to do inside. But we're going to row 27, and then I'm not going to sit here and knit all of this in front of you guys, but I'm thinking I'll come back and let you see, because I got to go to row 27 with this one. I've done the other ones already. This is the last one for the back part, because I did the front and the back for 2 other teddy bears, and this is the dark blue one. This is for a little guy. He's the little guy. And I'm doing this one. And, oh, I got those little wiggly eyes. I got to figure out how I'm going to put them on, too. I wanted to glue them on really good, and I might do that. And if they come off, I'll just give instructions to put them back on. But hopefully they won't. But I know they're going to play with them. You know how them eyes kind of like move around? Kids like to play with stuff like that. You know, I touch them and play with them. So I'm either, hopefully it'll stay on, or I might have to try and get a strong needle to poke it through, probably using a thimble, and sew like couple stitches through. But I don't know if that will work or not. I'm just going to try different things because I really want them to have those eyes on them. They're saying you can embroider some eyes, which you can, but I want to have those little wiggly eyes on there. It's just cute. I think that'd be really cute. If I can get those on there, that's going to happen. So, anyways, you guys are going to really think these are adorable. You never know. I might have like a giveaway and if it turns out really good, and make a couple of these. You can give them to somebody that, if we do some kind of special live thing, you know, I'm going to be making things periodically, and I do giveaways, so you might really like something I do. And I don't think we're going to be able to have the craft fair this year at the college like they usually do, so we might have a craft fair on here. You never know. You can purchase something nice, and the prices aren't going to be like a huge amount of money or anything like that. Just something to get, like, pay for materials or something, you know, like for the yarn. Might even be the cost of some yarn or something. That's the kind of way I would do it, you know, and you'll have a lot of enjoyment out of it. But I can make more. I have, oh my goodness, there's something else too, that beautiful, beautiful, soft, it's a fox, F-A-U-X, not real fur, and it is just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I mean, I used it on the inside of a pair of gloves, and they were so soft. For a special friend of mine that she's so kind all the time, you know. And I made her something special, you know, some gloves, some mittens. I'm gonna make gloves this year coming up because I did make the mittens, and then they like those fingerless gloves, and I'm like, you have to have a cover over them because it gets cold. Your fingers get cold, but you want to. Sometimes it's hard to work with the gloves on, like you're trying to do something on your phone. But they do have that fabric where you can still use your phone. So I'm going to check into all that so I can just make some really cool things, you know. And yes, I'm still going to do the bird thing that I was talking about where it goes around it. So, all right, guys. Now I'm on number 27, and I'm doing, now I'm going to be making it smaller. So it's going to be a little bit, because I got to go all the way to row 31. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go. This is a really thick yarn, so, and then you do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you do 2 together. I'm going by a pattern that I'm looking at right now. Make 2 together twice. By the lady that I said, Sandra. And that's where I got the pattern. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you do the last 2 knit together. And it's good how she, one thing, the way the instructions were made are kind of, you got to really look at it because I was doing it wrong. I was like hooking everything together because I was thinking the teddy bear is all together. It looks like it. But then when you really look at it again, it's not really like pieces. But I was trying to avoid that. But since this is a pattern that is workable, I don't mind him, you know, putting the pieces together because it's the cutest little thing, you know. Because this yarn is a lot bigger, like if you use a yarn that's thicker like this one and you're looking for a certain size, that bear is a small bear, and you should use a smaller yarn if you want a really, really small bear. But this one will make them a little bigger, and I like it for the younger kids that these are going to, because you know, they want a little bit bigger one, and the older one, she wants the smaller bear. And I told her, I said, it's going to be little, and she's like, that's okay. So that's what she's going to get. I like a little bigger, smaller bear, because this one, you could tell it's going to be bigger. This is the back. Excuse me, and I made the front. I'll show you the front. Already made. And the front's wider because it's a chunky little tummy. So it goes around. And then you're going to have the top part, the head, it's going to go up there, and you're going to have the legs and the arms. And then I'm making a little jacket for it. So it's going to be cute. Believe me. It looks cute, the one I saw. So hopefully mine does. If it doesn't, you ain't going to see it on here. I don't put them on here if it's not right, because what good is that, you know? I'll just show you taking apart. I'll be like, you know, it didn't work out. I took it apart again. So that's what's going to happen if it doesn't come out. Let's see, do 5. We'll take it apart and try another one because they're getting their teddy bear. This pattern so far, it seems like it's working because I'm looking at it and the pieces look right. And it's as cute and adorable as you can imagine. And especially if it has a little jacket. I got all kinds of buttons too that'll go in the little jacket. And which, you know, bears don't really wear clothes, but in some of the movies like Three Bears or Winnie the Pooh, they have little shirts and things like that. So I'm cool with making making a jacket for them. And then they said different colors, like, I hope I have enough pink for that light brown one, because I don't want to use the same kind of pink that I'm using for a different, somebody else's hat that I'm making them. I wanted to save that for something else. But I'm making, well, I'll find some more of that pink. If not, it's going to be like it'll be cute. I'm going to add like multicolor. I'll hook them up really nice because I've got imagination, guys. And if they say, that's not what I asked for, I'll be like, oh, so sorry. Next time, you know, or I might decide, you know, because they have good sales sometimes, get the pink that I needed. And it might be big enough. It might be enough to make that what I'm trying to make with it. You never know. Knit two together, knit two. Knit two together twice. It's kind of hard to get it through these two stitches because they're very thick yarn. And I'm using a big needle. Knit two. And then you got your last knit two together. There should be 8. And hopefully there's 8. Sometimes I have had more. And I don't know how I got an extra stitch on there. But sometimes it happens, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there's 8. Okay, now we're on the last one. And this is to cast off. Then we're done with this back part. And so we're done with the back, so it'll sew onto this part when I'm done. Okay, it's gonna sew onto there. They look like they're gonna be very adorable, so I'm hoping. So what we're doing now, what I am doing now, is I'm casting off, which means I'm gonna end it, because you just knit it. I'm doing a purl cast off, and then you gotta take it off the needle so it's finished, so it doesn't come loose. Because if you don't cast off, your threading will come out, your knitting will come out, and you will lose all your work. So what am I doing here? When you do that, it just, I'll show you right now. See how it's closing on the end? When you get off of this, you close it. It's like finishing off, like when you sew something, you hem it or whatever. This, you're just, yeah, it's done. Okay. And then you get your scissors. And you leave a little bit so you can use some to sew with. Because you're going to have to. And then make sure when you pull it, don't put it through the wrong way. Because if you put it through the wrong way, it'll come loose. So you stick it through and make sure it ties it like a little knot on there. See, there you go. And we will have these pieces together. They'll be knitted together. And it's gonna go this way. No, we'll put the right sides together because we're gonna stuff it. We're gonna knit it on this side. This is the wrong side. And then once you stuff it, you turn it in this way. And you'll have the bear all fluffy and fluffy and cute. Okay, we've got all pieces except we've got the arms and the legs to do, and that's the last. Well, we got the soles of the feet to do. Yes, they're soles. And we got their ears right here. If you see strings hanging, that's just gonna be, it's gonna be fixed. You know, you just tuck them in or use it to sew their ears on. Okay, you can use a part of it. Ears for it. Okay, and then we got the head over there. It's gotta be sewed and stuffed, and then we're gonna have like a middle part that the eyes go on. But I'll show you, this is how much pink I have for the jacket. And hopefully it'll be okay. It's gonna be for this bear. I have other colors, but that's, she said pink. It comes in blue, the color that I saw on the actual one. And the bear's name is Oliver. So if you guys are making knitting, try that one because that's a fun one. And I'm gonna make another one out of this for Rosalind because she has one I already made her, but it's not this one. And this one's gonna be a cute one. I can tell already. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna work on the other one because now that I've got all of the backs, I try and work like, I've got 3 going at the same time. So I worked on the brown beige one, I worked on the pink one, and I just did the blue one. And now I've done the back in the front and the back. It says make one, make one. The ears, it doesn't say make 1 or 2. I should show you it. So of course you can have 1-eared bear, but usually they have 2. But it doesn't say it. So there's some things that are not on here correctly, but it's okay. You know, I'm understanding what you have to do. In the arms, it says make 2. I guess it's self-explanatory. You have 2 ears. And then the soles, it doesn't say how many to make. Of course you would have to make 2, right? For the bottom of the feet. And then it tells you to iron everything. So it's a lot of things left to do, but I'm gonna do a lot of it, and I might not even iron it because I know how to sew these without, you know, even though they curl a little, I know how to do it. And it's not gonna bother me because I don't wanna burn it or singe it or anything like that. Okay, and then the jacket is here. Let me see how much it's gonna take. Wait a minute, let's see. It might be enough. Let me see, jacket, left front, right front, 10 stitches. So it might be okay. 7 rows, I don't know. We'll see, okay? If not, I can add, I have more pink in there. I'm just gonna dig through my stuff. I have a ton of yarn and I keep pieces, you know, for this type of thing. Like if a small, look at that's a little bit. And my normal yarn is about this big. So I keep these little ones just in case I need it to add to something, or, you know, like this case, it's gonna be a little jacket. And I have more of this, I'm pretty sure, in there. And so I'll be able to make, I think this is a really nice pink for that color. It's gonna be cute. So, and with this, I just take it out. So it doesn't get tangled, you just make a little ball. Everybody doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that noise I heard? So it's hot in here, guys. It's like, whoo. What does the temperature say? Do you see it on the wall right there, Mom?
675.
It's 75? Woo! See? Thank you. It's warm in here. So it's nice. We're getting the heat coming. But you guys still stay safe, even though it seems like, oh man, this is ready. It's time for us to get out because somebody was mentioning that the heat kills the virus, you know. But we're not going to jump the gun until we know, okay? So just keep safe and everything. Keep wearing your masks and do everything that is being told to you until you hear them say, hey, it's fine now, okay? And I heard something good. I think Romania only had 16 deaths and it didn't go up, something like that. So, I mean, people are being careful and I'm not hearing a whole lot of more deaths, or unless somebody else has. Maybe, excuse me, guys, just felt a little itch there. But if somebody else heard it, then just let me know or comment below or something. And we'll see what's happening. You getting strawberries, huh? She loves them. Okay, guys, have a good day, and I'll show you the update.